Okay, so what's going on, guys? ExPo here, and welcome to a different sort of video. So today I'm going to be showing you basically how I record my videos and then also how I edit them. So first off, I have an Audacity open. Okay, that's one Audacity. I want a new one. Okay, so I have Audacity open. I can't actually get a new one. I open up Audacity. I open up my recording software, and I also open up OBS, which is right here. But like that's Inception shit, so that's why it's hiding behind my camera. My face cam. So oh god, Inception. So what the fuck? Okay, so I have all of those open, and then what I usually do is I click record onto my Audacity, I click record on my OBS, which is right here, click record, and then I click record on my game capture. And once everything is recording, I then wait, because for some reason my Blue Snowball like does a crackling thing, which you guys have actually pointed out, or a couple of you have, or which I noticed anyway, like crackles. So I have to wait until up here you can see a time on the Audacity. I have to wait until that gets to 50 seconds or 1 minute. I usually wait until 1 minute, and then what I do to sync it, I go like that. Because in that clap, there's like a little spike there, as you can see, and then I'll show you how I actually sync it, but I clap to sync the audio with the face cam, and then once I've clapped, so then my audio and face cam are together, I then shoot, so I obviously shoot with the trigger and say now, so then I can sync up when the shot was fired and when I said now. Okay, so once I have got all of the, I've recorded everything, and I've got everything recorded. They save in here, so if I record from my game capture, it saves here, and then I'd usually title it game and move it to my cutcoms folder, and then the OBS file save in here, which is this one I'm recording right now, and I usually call it face, and then also move it into the cutcoms folder, and then I save the Audacity file separately, so you file, export audio, and I save it to the cutcoms folder and just call it com. So but then once they're all in the same folder, okay, so once I've got it all in one folder, like here I called it how to make videos, I then drag those two files, because there's only two of these files, I drag them into Vegas, and I pick a song and put that into Vegas as well. And usually I don't use this song, but this is the song I use for my 1K montage, and I actually really like it, and I wanted to try it at the back of this video, so I'm going to try it now. I've already set the sound, so I've set this at -42. You can just use the scroll wheel to move it by 1. And I've set it as -42 just because it gets really loud here, so obviously you don't want it at the full, so make sure you quieten the music down, always do that. And because it's such a loud song sometimes, I've had to put my commentary up a bit, so not much, because for some reason if you go up, it goes up quite a bit, because it only goes up to 12 max, and that is really loud obviously, so you want to go up a bit if you have to. And then obviously I put my face cam here, and because the face cam has like, you can record with the mic, but I never choose to, I just kind of delete that part. And I always make sure to Control S, which is saving it whenever I change something. So remember the clap I told you to do, or I said I did that obviously to start recording to begin with, and all I do is obviously that's where the clap is, like that, and then I go through and just try and find on the face cam in top right corner where I clapped. So it would probably be easier if I recorded my voice with the face cam as well, which is probably what some of you are thinking, but the voice is off anyway, so I'd have to sync up anyway, so I might as well just do it completely separate. There you go. So that's where where I look like I'm praying. That's where I usually sync it up, and I go to where the biggest part is. If you just use the scroll wheel, you can zoom in, go to where the biggest part is, hold control to click both of them together, and click group, because then whenever I move one of them, it moves them both, so it's just constantly synced. And then if I had a background game, then I'd also go to where I say that was where now was. I go to where I said now and try and sync up to where the bullet fires out of my gun, and do the same thing, control, hold all of them, and click group. But I'd never do that with the music because of the way I edit. I kind of cut the music out sometimes if something's funny, so I've got to leave this plain. So if I was to edit this, obviously this is where I start talking, because that's where all the peaks are. So I go to where I start talking, which is about there. Delete, click S to cut, and then you can just delete it, and then you just put it back to the beginning, and obviously again Control S. So then I just go through it. I'm just going to speed this up. I just go through it, cut wherever there are gaps, zoom in, or cut the music out if it's funny, and I'll see you when this first part's done. You feel it so the Okay, so that bit is now done, and now obviously I can't really show you how I edit this part that you're just watching because it doesn't really work like that. So basically I'm just gonna continue editing the rest of the video. And actually, you know what, because this is going to be the end of the video now, I'll just show you recording this. I'll just show you this part of me finishing the video, and then obviously it'll that's basically it. Yeah, so if you enjoyed, drop a like and comment if you did, also subscribe if you're new. And I was going to say if you want another one of these, but that's basically it. If you want any more like in-depth tutorials on using Sony Vegas, if you're new to it, let me know and I'll do it. And hopefully Friday is going to be how I make my thumbnails. So I'll see you in that next video.